I'm gonna watch. It's Kai Cenat is public enemy number one now.
Did Kai get on their bad side, man? Who did he get angry? Because they're even using Mr. Beast now to try and destroy Kai Cenat's reputation. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar, Mr. Beast, this almost felt fake, like a fever dream or somebody got hacked. Mr. Beast went on X Twitter and he announced that he would be doing a stream with two of the most unlikely candidates I would have ever guessed, and that was Aiden Ross and XQC. He says, me, Aiden, and XQC are going live on August 14th for my first Kick stream. So he signed a deal with Kick. They must have gave him a disgusting bag. We can't end the stream until we raise, this guy spelled raise with a Z. That's also why I thought he was hacked. $5 million for Team Water. Hopefully it doesn't take days. Follow me. So I think this is a really cool concept. He's still going on with the Team Water charity. The guy's got, 31K followers already on Kick. Hey, listen, he's still going up. He's still going up. And this led to, and he also says, if any streamers reading this want to pop in the stream, DM me. 5 million is a ton of money. Help, I'm scared. That is a lot of money. But during this, he talks about somebody that turned down the collaboration. So I'm going to play.
I've tried and failed to quit nicotine more times than I can count on my grubby little fingers. And while progress is not always linear, I think it's time.
You guys that clip turned down the collaboration. He talks about somebody that turned down the collaboration. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
No comment.
What was that supposed to mean? Wait, hold on. What was that supposed to mean?
You can't say a name if I tell the story.
Okay, no name then.
I won't.
You won't? No, I don't.
I won't say the name. I won't say the name.
Okay. Yeah, I was inviting people to the stream. One said yes. And then I mentioned that Aiden would also be streaming. I was like, yeah, last time he helped raise over $2 million for charity. Like, it's great. I'm trying to raise as much as possible. And he's like, oh, I should have even said he. The person was like, well, when I come on, can Aiden just like get off the stream and just go in a different room? I was like, no, not really. It's on his stream. And they're like, well, I can't do it.
That is
crazy, right, chat?
I mean, I believe it.
I killed somebody, bro. Like, insane, right?
Yeah, true.
Even though I'm not gonna obviously say the person's name, but like, they're not doing no charity. Just saying, bro. Cringe,
Moving
man.
on. Anyways.
Sorry, I'm not trying to get Jimmy. Yeah, but that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's all good in the hood. It's It's okay. That's why I fuck with Jimmy though. Chat. Jimmy said, all right, then no. So that's why I rep with Jimmy over here. Leak it for wait, Jimmy. Someone said, would you leak it for $1 million?
Oh God! Don't put me in that position. Don't ask me that. I mean, yes, but would I want to? No. I'd rather sit in a tub of snakes for $1 million than leak it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want people to fucking hate me.
See, now we can kind of triangulate who it is just based off of these comments.
Yes.
Slowly and surely we're getting there.
So we don't really know who it is at this point in time, but we know that person wasn't doing anything for charity. That's what that's not what that's what Aiden Ross said. And on Drama Alert, when this was posted, it said, Mr. Beast spilled major tea about a streamer beefing with Aiden Ross. Who do you think he's talking about? So they didn't even announce or say who they believed it was either. However, KickChamp, one of the pages that has been wrecking Kai Cenat as of late, or this other one, Clipped Season, most of these clip pages are alleging that it's Kai Cenat, because this other page says Mr. Beast tells Aiden Ross indirectly that Kai Cenat turned down his collab after finding out it would be with Aiden. And I'm here to just let's cause a little bit of a stir. Who else has Aiden Ross had problems with recently? I would say there are other potential candidates. I don't know if this was Kai, to be fair. I think it could have been Hassan. Hassan definitely does not mess with Aiden Ross. Hassan Abi, Hassan Piker. I think it could be him. And it's a short list. That's really the only person that I could think of that it would be otherwise, because he said a he too. So it can't be a girl. So all the girls are out of the picture. Could it be Kai? Potentially. But the reason why I say it might not be is because Kai has not streamed for quite a while. And that's one of the reasons that people are saying it's not Kai. However, think about it like this. If Kai was talking to Mr. Beast or Jimmy on the phone, Kai definitely really, really looked up to Mr. Beast. And he hadn't streamed in a while. For him to hop on a Mr. Beast stream, that would be a big comeback. And it would be big for charity. So I think that's why it could be Kai. Because a comeback stream with Mr. Beast makes a lot of sense. But I don't think Kai is somebody that's going to say, hey, can Aiden leave for me to get on the stream if it's the same stream? I don't think that's something Kai would do. I think he would just say, hey, look, I'm just not going to show up. Kai's either not going to show up, or if he does show up, Aiden was never going to be a part of it. So that's what makes me think it's not Kai Cenat. However, the problem here, though, is that all of these pages are alleging it's Kai Cenat. And they even said this was going to be the most controversial collab that Jimmy Mr. Beast has ever done. So I'm going to play you guys that clip as well.
One of your most risky collabs of all time? I don't mean to be weird, but...
No, it's not.
Oh, no,
me and you are brand friendly.
The riskiest by far. You're not close either.
No, it's not.
Guys, we're here to raise $5 million for charity. I really want to get 2 million people clean drinking water for decades. I assume we can all come together. We can be mature and non-controversial and raise money for a good cause. That's what I'm hoping.
100%.
Facts.
Yeah.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20.
I honestly have no idea how doing a collaboration with XQC, of all people, is controversial. I mean, the last controversy that XQC had where you could say that it was something that would harm Mr. Beast was the incident with this guy named Muma, M-U-M-A, and that was, 8 years ago, maybe? And that's so far. The majority, 99% of people that know about XQC don't even know about that incident. So there's that. Aiden Ross now, that's a different story. Like, Aiden Ross has been embroiled in a lot of things. He's affiliated with a lot of people that are very disliked, very controversial. But I think this is where I have to respect Mr. Beast, because he's got his pulse on the culture. And by the culture, I mean like pop culture. There has been a shift, like the pendulum swinging all the way to the side of craziness or just outright levels of censorship and political correctness has been, I wouldn't say the word is correcting, but has been moving the other side for quite a while now. I think it might have peaked with the Chris Tyson stuff with Mr. Beast. And I think maybe that event also made Mr. Beast say, yo, if I've been doing everything perfectly and then this comes out and y'all are trying to destroy me for it, screw it. I'm going to stop doing everything quote unquote perfectly. And now Mr. Beast recognizes, like, hey, not edgy content creators, but people that are real, authentic, and not everything quote unquote perfectly. And now Mr. Beast recognizes, like, hey, not edgy content creators, but people that are real, authentic, and not trying to be this picture perfect idea of what an influencer or what a company or a corporation wants, because even corporations are like kind of throwing in slang into their advertisements and things like that. I think Mr. Beast realizes that it's trending the other way and he's hopping on that trend. And who better than Aiden Ross for really the symbol of authenticity when it comes to streaming? So there is controversy there for sure with Aiden Ross, but I don't think this is Kai. I'm going to raise my hand and say I don't think this is Kai, but this is the problem. Kai is weaker than Aiden Ross. Like, yeah, people will say, like, yo, Kai's got the elites. Aiden Ross is a little bit blackballed in comparison to Kai Cenat when it comes to major partnerships and deals. Aiden Ross is not getting nothing with Nike. He's not getting invited to the Grammys. He's not getting invited to, the BET Awards that got shut down anyway. Those things aren't happening for an Aiden Ross. But the thing is, Aiden Ross has distribution. Early on, a couple of years ago this started. He was buying up these TikTok pages. He was also building relationships with them. This is something that DDG also does. He's building relationships. He's got these digital newspapers now. That's what these clip pages are. They are the new digital newspaper. Person goes on. The majority of the people, if they watch a stream, they're maybe watching one or two streamers. And they want to keep up with everything that's going on. So these clip pages are the digital newspaper. They scroll through the newspaper. They're like, okay, this is what's going on here. This is what's going on here. This is what's going on here. There are some people that follow everything, which is really, really difficult. Aiden Ross, he controls most of those. So what can happen? Aiden Ross can seed a narrative against, let's say, a Kai Cenat. These digital newspapers, it's on the front cover of every newspaper. Like I said, you see the drama alert caption versus these other pages. And don't get me started on KickChamp. That guy, his caption for the Kai Cenat situation, or Mr. Beast potentially having talked about Kai Cenat in that, he said Mr. Beast exposed Kai Cenat for refusing to join his charity stream because Aiden Ross was there. That's not true. And like I said, I do not believe this is Kai Cenat. I just refuse. It doesn't make sense. And this would be out of the character that we've come to know about Kai Cenat. Because I'm going to keep it frank. Like, there are some streamers that I know who does stuff with them, or I've had some sort of interaction with them. Never had an interaction with Kai Cenat. Don't know anybody around Kai Cenat. So I can't speak on anything about Kai Cenat as a person whatsoever. But the person that we, all of us, have come to know him as, this seems out of character for him. And so, but the part where they're like, oh, he's not doing any charity, there are a lot of different names. Now, people in the comments were talking about, oh, it's 3 letters. I don't know about that. I didn't hear them talking about, oh, it's a 3-lettered name. But perhaps I just missed that, or it was in a different clip. You had to watch the full stream to get that together. But hey, it is what it is. Maybe he's still... And Aiden Ross proves me correct because he addresses this on stream. I'm playing you guys that clip right now.
Annoying, bro. Someone linked me what King Champ said. Guys, the person Jimmy told me that wouldn't want to with me on camera is not Kai. It's actually not even a streamer. It's not even a streamer. You guys are fucking retarded.
So he says it's not Kai Cenat. And this is where I'm thinking about, I'm like, yeah, but why are you, like, you address that it's not Kai Cenat, but you don't call this page off on destroying Kai Cenat. And Aiden Ross can say, like, yo, I don't control this page. Like, they post whatever they want. Dog, this page is clearly a big fan of you. If they tap you on the shoulder, or if you tap them on the shoulder and you're like, yo, bro, can you, like, ease up off the Kai stuff? Like, you know, that's my man's. We're trying to repair this relationship. Do you think he's going to say, nah, bro, I got to keep going in on him? Hell no, man. It's like Academics TV and Drake, or Academics in general. Like, Drake tapped Academics and Academics TV and said, yo, can y'all chill on the SZA stuff? I'm trying to get this feature done for the album. And they said, sir, yes, sir. We're on it. And then now Drake said, yo, I'm not really messing with her anymore. She's not messing with me. She's on that side. And they said, sir, yes, sir. We'll get back to attack. And I think that's the same thing that would happen with a kick champ. So if this wasn't Kai, and he even said it wasn't a streamer, it's got to be a YouTuber. It can't be a TikToker. Like, come on now. So I really wonder who, and it would have to be a male. I think it's Hassan, dog. I really do think it's Hassan. I don't know anybody else. Now, would Hassan be more controversial to do something with Mr. Beast than Aiden Ross and XQC? I don't know. That's a good question. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And
some people do have egos towards, like, other people, and they don't want to partner with them just because of situations that might have happened that might cause them to not want to work with certain people. But it is charity, so it shouldn't have to be no animosity towards anybody. It's just going towards charity. It should be going towards the people, and instead of worrying about y'all's, you know, arguments or y'all feud or whatever y'all got.